Raiders got lucky. Christian McCaffrey fails to score a touchdown at 17 consecutive games. Lucky number 17. NFL scores.
There are 14 NFL games for Week 10.
I woke up at halftime in the Raiders game. I fell asleep 6 in the morning. 6:30 in the morning, woke up at 7:30. Okay. I got some warm cheese here. Oh boy. 7-Eleven is back with their new packaging on their eggs. I ate some 7-Eleven eggs. And I streamed for an hour and 40 minutes yesterday, and it didn't even pick up for 30 minutes. So, the first 30 minutes of this show, you just burn them. I have to wait patiently. So the Texans are in the 7th seed, and the Bengals are the 8th seed. I got the Bengals missing the playoffs. But it's so close. They could have a 16-team playoff as the college football prepares for a potential 12-game playoff, which isn't happening this year. College will expand it to 12. 37% of the league enters NFL playoffs. But if you increase it by only 2, then a flat 50%. (1982) playoffs had 16 teams. They played 15 games. Total, including the Super Bowl. Remember, the playoffs is 15 games. As Chicago Bulls coach and Lakers coach, can't remember his name, in the NBA you need 15 wins to be championship in the playoffs. 16. My bad. I mean, it used to be 3 in the first round, then plus 3 more rounds. You have 4 rounds. Yeah, it was 15. I'm not sure exactly anymore. A lot of new games came out. How about Jumanji and Adventures of Tintin? Listen to the radio for a second. We got an O'Reilly commercial on the Tire Rack Studios network. What's it gonna be, Tire Rack? In Vegas, the Tire Rack Studios in Vegas. So the Bengals in Baltimore Thursday night. Is it Kansas City Chiefs schedule?
Here's the upcoming schedule for the Chiefs between next Monday and January 7th, 2024.
Monday night Chiefs, Thursday night Bengals. That's a pretty solid week. Only one NFC team on those two nights. You know, I used to really despise Streets of Rage as a video game. I just think Streets of Rage is the shittiest game of all time. For its content and its abandonment. They don't even... I mean, Streets of Rage 4, they should be on like part 6 already, I mean, honestly. But it turns out it's an American-made game. Streets of Rage is iconic, like Call of Duty. It belongs to America, not Sony. I had this guy, the bowler. Hey bowler, I'm not gonna play Ninja Gaiden. I'm just not gonna do it. I go up to this guy. He's getting his ass kicked in Super Mario Brothers 2, World 7-1. Inexcusable. We're talking about Super Mario 2, World 7-1. One of the easiest stages in all of video games. And I'm like, hey man, this is kind of easy back in 1988. Why are you struggling? And he's like, oh, I want you to play Ninja Gaiden. No, I don't go back in time and play old games. I play new games. You nerd. Dork. I'm trying to chill. Yeah, my thumbnail today is a picture of some merchandise from the Barbary Coast when they had the Dante Hittner Christmas package. I'm just saying, I play new games, not old games. Now, I left a like on the stream, but it's not showing up. See that? It's not showing up. Why? Show up. Just show up. I'm showing up. Teddy is to make a bed in hay and sleep outside like a homeless person. My name literally means sleeping in the rough. Teddy Park is south of the main gate of Jerusalem. It's where all the people who are not allowed in the city, but they're allowed to stay there. Currently, the park is a giant water fountain. It is what it is, man. I sat through yesterday's show for an hour at 1.5 with this beat. I listened to my entire show. Okay, I'm gonna listen to everything I say. Somebody's horn is honking.
You know, They had 3 losses. They won. Yeah. And that was something.
Let's have women call up and complain about, oh, they had 3 losses and they won now. The hottest team in football is the Minnesota Vikings with a 6-game winning streak. That's real good. I'm actually willing to sit and just watch football. 13-minute highlights. Until somebody shows up. This is now a reaction to the Saints-Vikings game.
Comeback is in motion. He's active at the top of the formation. Dobbs off the fake, right on cue. Jordan Addison.
9 yards on the first play for the Vikings.
Here's Alexander Madison, and he moves the chains against this Saints defense. And eliminate some of those big throws and those big scrambles. Want him going away from his arm side. Deep drop, looking for deep routes. Nothing downfield. Dobbs steps up and throws a dangerous one that somehow ends up down inside the 30 for Jordan Addison again. Go to one of the least penalized teams in the NFL this year. A big one here. Dobbs, calm in the pocket, finds T.J. Hawkinson, his 61st.
I was watching, and then it said no one's watching. Now it says somebody's watching. Who's watching? Welcome. It's time to re-up my new vape cartridges tomorrow. Mr. Bagpipes is unboxing and chill right now. Vikings kick a field goal.
Perfect last week against the Falcons. He had some struggles, but a great game last week, and he starts the day off today. With a 40-yard field goal, Josh Dobbs gets point.
So I guess Derek Carr was hurt today. Baker Mayfield pulled out the only home win in Florida. Tennessee Titans went down pathetically. Sorry ass Titans. Any of the teams that entered the league in the 90s really don't do good. No, they don't do good at all. Except the Ravens. We don't look at Baltimore like they just joined. And Baltimore is a historical football town. Not Jacksonville, not Tennessee. The Texans didn't come in the 90s. They came in 2001. Geez, I hate the Texans. I have some appreciation for them. When they beat people, they do things for me sometimes. They defeated Derek Carr in the playoffs. But they beat my Bengals twice. I was there. Damn.
Down inside the 25 to A.T. Perry on his first NFL catch. It's a good one for 23 yards. Just a 3-man rush on 3rd down and 20. Underneath for Williams and nowhere to go. Ivan Pace, the rookie.
That play had nothing.
Undrafted free agent out of Cincinnati. Missed the kick last week against Chicago on the uprights.
A Cincinnati player tackled Derek Carr's receiver. Good. Minnesota has a lot of players from Cincinnati, including, most notably, Simpson, the wide receiver who did a backflip. He's probably on the coaching staff now. Dobbs. Dobbs is looking like Brock Purdy. I mean, you could practically say he's undefeated.
Never judge a man until you walk a mile in his hated land. Here is Dobbs. Pocket collapsing. Somehow still on his feet. And he finds TJ.
He gets very jittery in the pocket. What's up with that high kick by number 66?
Oh, Dobbs is going to motion out. Ty Chandler getting ready for a
It's 3-3. Dobbs
to the left.
goes to direct snap to the running back for the Vikings.
Climbing the pocket.
Carr climbs in the pocket. Now he's running and he gets tripped.
From the backside by Wanham, who saves the
He got tripped. Nice.
nearly halfway through the second. Make the toss, Dobbs. Rolling out right. That's a tough throw across his body to Jordan Addison. And they get out from inside their own 20, out near midfield.
You want to watch me pretend to play games? Ooh, I'm playing video games. I'm playing video games. I'm a nerd. I'm a virgin. I can't get laid. Can't get laid. The only thing I can do is vibrate my vagina with this fucking. All you boys out there who can't get off without a vibrator, dude. Congratulations, the vibrator did its job. Usually, when I'm pumping my shit into my favorite woman, I want to hear a thank you, and that was incredible when I was done. But instead, it was like you just like, oh man, the batteries are still good. You want to use it? Like you want to use it? The batteries are still good.
Third on third down for a third straight time. Good blitz pickup by Alexander Madison, and TJ Hawkinson's into the red zone. Saw TJ Hawkinson back in. Third down and 6. Stepping up, Dobbs. Nothing downfield. Spinning away. Gets a block from Darisaw. Dobbs trying to shake his way to the end zone.
This Dobbs, man, this fucking Dobbs is.
Blitz heavy Brian Flores. Just a 4-man rush on third and long here. But here comes Daniil Hunter, the NFL sack.
Derek Carr throws it out of bounds.
And 2 timeouts for Minnesota. They've scored 3 of their 4 possessions so far today. And they got a great run from Ty Chandler, who's having one of the best days of his young NFL career already. The way this Chandler kid hits the hole. Dobbs to Hawkinson, back in the mix. He's got the first down out near midfield. Connell. Dobbs using that ability to get
Dobbs,
out.
man.
He stops the clock, gets the first down. Good job by Ty Chandler doing the blocking along the edge. Middle, Hawkinson right back in the mix again. Tyrann Mathieu with the hit.
I ain't gonna watch the Bengal video.
NFL record for a tight end in a game is 18 catches. That was Jason Witt more than a decade ago. Dobbs down the middle, right on cue. It's Hawkinson for the touchdown. Stick it
Another hair.
into the hands of the running game, and that was Harrison
Got you,
Phillips
Steve.
stacking Jamal Williams. First drive of the second half starts from the 36.
Steve Young was a
Madison running
failure.
40 yards.
He failed to go back to back. He's not one of the elite quarterbacks who could win and defend. He could only take the championship. He couldn't defend it.
Out to the 45-yard line.
You got Bart Starr,
Minnesota's been on cruise control.
Bob Greasy,
Here comes
Terry
the pressure.
Bradshaw, Joe Montana,
He delivers on target.
John Elway, back-to-back champ,
Jalen Naylor. Really, that's
Tom Brady,
gotta be able to
back-to-back champ. Not even Patrick Mahomes is a back-to-back champ. And they want me to think Steve Young is better than Mahomes?
by Madison to save it. their third downs today, and before that 3rd and 8, they hadn't been in anything longer than 3rd and 6 manageable situations on 3rd down.
Vikings kick for 3 while up 21. Now they're up 24.
Three-possession game. Vikings will back off now, and down the middle there's Shaheed, who leads the NFL in yards per catch. He's a big.
Shaheed is not going to bail out Derek Carr all year. Our Christian savior, Derek Carr, seems to be ultimately focused on his brotherhood.
And the first target of the day for Chris Olave is caught to get him close to the line to gain. Sigh of relief, and great to see Derek Carr at least be able to walk.
Let's see that. This is what.
Get him close to the line to gain. Sigh of relief, and great to see Derek Carr at least be able to walk.
Okay, Derek Carr has left the game with 6 minutes left in the third.
Keeps the Saints going at the 34-yard line. Williams is the back next to Jameis.
I heard he was out. I didn't see when.
Winston pumps, throws.
Jameis Winston is in the game down 24. I will note Sam Darnold played today, and the 49ers were leading the entire game. Sam Darnold had 3 rushes for -1 yard. Just take the sack, bro. Dude, just take the sack, bro. Nobody needs your quarterback rush. Just ruins the rushing statistics in the NFL. Just take the sack. You're up 30. You're up 30, bro. You can't rush for 1 yard, bro. Are you kidding me? I mean, I'm sure the 6 snaps that Sam Darnold played were probably the worst the 49ers felt all year. Just a sample of Sam Darnold could have started the game. He would have been. Are they trying to show?
In the pocket, if he's going to beat us, it's going to be throwing the football from the pocket. Saints bring some pressure. Hawkinson gets loose. That's a first down.
You're telling me that Brock Purdy wasn't on the field?
Here it'd be about a 58 or 59-yard field goal that has been in Greg Joseph's.
Come on, dude. Fucking play your quarterback. Realistically, Sam Darnold threw at least 1 pass. That would have been a completion for Brock. Brock only had 20 completions. We can assume Brock would have had 21 completions. Sam rushed for 3 times. That's at best, Brock could have completed 3 more. Brock should have had 24 completions this game. Joe Burrow had 28 versus the 49ers. And they're going to say Brock played his finest game, throwing 20 completions while leading the whole time and being benched so he doesn't get exposed. Because when he's rushing, he needs more. He's a greedy butthole. He'll get hurt going for 2 yards. Sam took his 1 yard runs to the locker room. A business decision. Vikings kick a field goal. Looks no good. Yeah. 21-27 in the 4th quarter. The announcers thinks it's a 2-possession game. They're down 16 points. Just tell the viewers to stop watching. The game is not competitive. Both teams are 5-4. We got Derek Carr versus the backup quarterback. Now Winston is losing to Dobbs is just a killer. He beat Brock Purdy. They didn't bring out Sam in the end, but you know, the Viking game was a little closer. There was no time to bench. Hey, all I can tell you, the last 4 times the 49ers have won, they have benched Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy hasn't been on the field for a victory. 8 weeks? Yeah. About 7 weeks. It was all the way back in September. Bro, back in September, Brock Purdy was playing the 4th quarter and taking every snap. But not anymore. I want to see Brock kneel down. You know what that signifies, kneeling. That's what Colin Kaepernick did. If Brock Purdy can't kneel when he gets a victory, that's just pathetic, man. It's called the victory formation. Winston going for Shaheed. Is there anybody else on the Saints that can catch besides Mr. Brotherhood? Shaheed of the Rocket. We got the flow of this game. Let me react to another game I haven't actually watched. I'm actually just doing reacts now. It's a lot simpler. It's a lot simpler, guys. Okay, we're going to click on the Cowboy game. I have not seen a single... I don't know. I know the Cowboys won against a playoff team from last year. There's got to be something.
I know everything about my new furniture business.
We'll rate the production, the sound, the crowd noise. Let's see.
Obviously, the call stands here.
I could hear the players before the snap. CeeDee Lamb with the catch. They're playing in Dallas. The field looks great. There's some damage to the sideline in the grass on the Giants' side of the field. In between the 10, the 20 and the third line, 20 and the 30, there's just damage. The turf looks all fucked up. Okay. Bless all of us is the slogan in the back of the Cowboys end zone. Across the back of the end zone, it says, "Bless all of us." Tony Pollard gets denied. I'll turn the sound off. I know what's going on. 3rd and 10. Shotgun Daniel Jones from the end zone to the 4-yard line, and a suplex that puts 86 on his back to the 3rd-yard line. Dak throws it to 87 with 5:13 left in the first. I am watching the condensed Week 10 game on NFL YouTube. They have 12.1 million subscribers. Taylor Swift has 37 million on Instagram, but nobody's on. What's Instagram? It's for pictures and shit. I don't need. Who takes pictures? Who takes pictures? I get screenshots. The Giants go up. I mean, Cowboys go up on a CeeDee Lamb touchdown run. Better see the 49ers needed McCaffrey to rush in, but he didn't. CeeDee Lamb rushed in. I called him CeeDee Ram, whatever, Ram, CeeDee Ram, CeeDee Lamb. Giants are trying to make it a game.
This is an opportunity for Brian Dable to try to take advantage of the field position and turn it into 4 downs. Back to throw, pressure, in trouble, takes off. DeVito, head down inside the 5.
DeVito.
4th and 2 is Barkley. It is not going to get it done.
I like DeVito. He's got that number 15. I would think that's what Jeff Hostetler wore. Looks like Jeff Hostetler.
Cooks makes the catch. Brandon Cooks shoved out of bounds out across the 10. He was super quiet last week against Philadelphia.
Yeah. I'm looking at this Giants quarterback. Like, is that Jeff Hostetler? And this dude, DeVito, he has that fucking 15 jersey. That's how I like that. Good fashion. I appreciate the style. CeeDee Lamb is the only guy Dak Prescott can hit deep. Now, Brandon Ayuk got a lucky touchdown. Okay, the very sloppy game by the 49ers. They got a lucky touchdown. They go up 7, and then it was never a competitive game. So they didn't even play a game. It was. I predicted it would be a tie, but either way, it doesn't matter because Christian McCaffrey is wishing he didn't play so he could maintain it. You don't need to, They give off probably Trent Williams. I think it was off. They give other people games off. $85 yards on 16 carries. My friend said yesterday 17 for 75. I said 16 for 56. I didn't see what his longest run was. It looked like 10 to me. I have to check that absolutely. Go to the Saints on ESPN. Look at Nick Bosa had 1.5 sacks. Yeah. 34-3. Jacksonville. Looking at this shit right now. 2 minutes into the game, it was over. Although, I think Brock Purdy had 19 completions. Sam Darnold had 1 of 2. Bad. So yeah, the 49ers had 20 completions. Bosa recovered 1 fumble. Wisnowski was 3 punts for 141 with the longest punt of 56 in a game you never needed it. You get 56-yard punts while you're up 30. You punting 3 times in a game that was never competitive. While Jacksonville only punted 5 times. Ray McLeod with 1 punt return for 20 yards. He had 4 returns. Wait. Ray McLeod returned 4 kicks. A kickoff return for 20. And 3 punts. And Ronnie Bell had a 4th punt. So how do you have 4 punt returns when Jacksonville had 5 punts? So, okay. He had 1 touchback, long of 62. So, that's not bad. That's a 62-yard punt. I forgot what stat I was looking for. Brock Purdy, 148.9 rating. He tried to throw 10 times to Christian McCaffrey. So McCaffrey had a 17-yard catch and 5 catches for 30. So he caught six balls. McCaffrey's longest run was 19. He went 6. He actually, it says here 95 yards. So he went 15 for 75. Yesterday, my friend said he would go 16 for 75. Yesterday, friends, tomorrow's enemies. This game just makes me ill looking at it. I'll look at the box score. We know Joe Burrow had some stat padding today. Let's look at Joe Burrow's stats and other various Bengals. So, come on. I know a guy who covers the 1926 season every day of the week, man. He's still, nobody watches his shit. It's the 1926 season. It's hard to break into that conversation. Burrow. Okay, Joe Mixon, 11 for 46, 4.2 yards, long of 15. So, man, Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon. It's hard to watch these guys sometimes, man. Joe Mixon, 3 passing attempts, 2 catches, -1 yard. Trayvon, 1 catch, 2 yards. Burrow's average depth of target is just so bad. You can't get anybody off him. Receiving now. Jamar Chase, 5 catches. Tyler Boyd, 8 catches. Trenton Irwin, the first catch was a touchdown. You have to get somebody else who's important involved in the game. Jamar Chase had his touchdown. It should be Chase first, then Irwin. Chase caught 5 of 6 balls thrown at him. Tyler Boyd drops 4 passes. Tanner Hudson catches 6 of 7. I mean, they targeted one guy on Houston 14 times, and he catches 6 with an average of 9.3. Well, that is not bad though. I mean, Jamar Chase is averaging 25 yards a catch. Trenton Irwin is averaged 25 yards a catch. How do you not just hit these guys on back-to-back plays more often? This is disappointing. Disappointing. That's my week 10 reaction. That's about, yeah. Back when outlooks change, things happen. We'll see what's up.